this is guard Shammgod, Dallas Mavericks, former New York City McDonald's All-American. I flew into New York with Showtime to represent.
This Showtime time, father.
Represent the culture, talk to the kids. This is nephew right here. Yeah, he get busy about the future, about the present, and just about life. Having me out here, this is like a big honor for me to come back to the city. I grew up in the city that helped make me and give back knowledge to the kids that's growing up.
What up, everybody? This is a really important event for Slam, a really important moment. Another speaker that's gonna come, the original point guard, if I can say that, technically. So I wanna introduce you guys, God Shammgod.
I'm not gonna be long, but I just want to say congratulations to everybody that's in the game. I want to say congratulations to the parents to see their kids in the game. And I just want to give you out some just words of wisdoms, like, going forward, just enjoy yourself, enjoy the weekend, enjoy what's going on in your life right now. Basketball is a big thing. The people that y'all meet, the people that y'all see, from Slam, from Showtime, from all these other places, when you shake these people's hands, get to know these people, because you don't know what life is gonna bring. And when I was coming up, I played in the McDonald's All-American game. I played with me, Vince Carter, Paul Pierce, Antoine Jameson, and we're still real close friends now. So you never know what life is gonna bring. So always be a good person first and an athlete second. And this game will take you further than you will ever believe. And just always believe in God's plan, because it's always bigger than your plan. And I would never change the Hall of Fame for who I am today and the impact I got on the world today. And that's all I want to say. Enjoy your weekend.
Let's go, Showtime for the culture. Let's go, man. The thing about New York that's different is when you're a point guard, you cool with everybody. So me growing up, I was cool with Jay-Z, I was cool with Puff Daddy, I was cool with Fat Joe. But that's when New York breathes the stars. It's bigger than just basketball. We're trendsetters, we're culture setters. Now we're about to head uptown to Gauchos, where me and Stephon Marbury played, Felipe Lopez, Roger Groves, a lot of great NBA players. So we'll see y'all there. Peace. You can't talk about New York City basketball without talking about Gauchos. And without talking about Rucker Park. At that time, when I was coming up, playing in Rucker Park was better than playing in Madison Square Garden. And that might sound crazy, but you see kids in the trees hanging in the building. I was literally sitting on a branch, like a big branch, watching Future, Malloy Naismith, Mike Boogie, Mike Thornton, and Pookie Wilson. I'll never forget those names right there, because those guys right there was they was my Avengers. Those was my superheroes. Those are people I went to sleep walking down the block trying to imitate, growing up as a basketball player. So those people will always be, even to this day, no matter how far I go, how big I get, those will always be my superheroes. Young Sham right here. Right here. I was right here, I was 17.
So the bounce like a boulder do. I bet it never be your man. No, I'm time by.
Just being from New York is an amazing feeling. You know what I'm saying? Most of the kids, especially that grew up in the era I grew up in, I like to say I grew up in the best era of anything from New York. You can see we live in proof of what came out of that era. The positivity that came out of that era.
No, I'm time by. Look, Charlotte used to dance on the weekend. Look.
Now today we're at the historic park where I grew up at, where the legend of Shammgod was created here. So for me, it's a humbling experience, because I never thought basketball would bring me so much. I like to say I'm living proof of what can happen when you do things the right way. Showtime doing a day in the life with me, so I just think they brought me up here to coach.
Oh, shit, wait, who doing the Showtime joint?
Right here. Showtime right here.
Yo, throw me in there. Whatever y'all doing, I need to be a part of it.
You ever worry what we get into? That's crazy. You gotta get a picture, bro.
I told you it's foul.
They had me coach this.
Oh, you coaching?
Yeah, we're both. Hi, Mom.
everything?
You good? How's everything? Family good? Everybody good? Good. Hey, Jew! Baby, you good, baby? You good? Say what's up to Showtime real quick. They're doing like a damn life. Yeah.
I gotta watch it, bro.
Yeah, definitely. My dude right here.
Nah, fuck around.
Two teams and time to play basketball.
You gotta let him come down.
Yeah.
You gotta let him come down.
Yeah, this shit lit.
Two-time, everything two-time with you.
Told you. Hey, what I told you. They put New York City back on the map as far as a basketball mecca like it's supposed to be. You know, so much great talent that's gonna come up in the near future. Doing the stuff with Showtime has been an amazing experience for me. I take being a role model seriously, and I always want to give back to youth and try to help them go in the right direction. You know, whether it's life, whether it's basketball, just sharing my experience with them. You know, and when I was growing up, I didn't have a big brother. I didn't have people there telling me about basketball. You know, the streets was the one that was telling me about basketball and helping me grow and develop. And it just bring back so many memories of me being in the tree, me being in Polo Ground, looking at the game from off the building. It's just a humbling experience to see so many kids and still be so relevant to all the kids that's playing now.
A New York City point guard will give up his girl and his chain before he give up his dribble.
We revolutionized this game with our influence.
New York City playground basketball blew up on a global scale.
What we were seeing was cultural resilience.
It's New York City at its finest.